Hello, everybody. How is everyone today? Wow, I'm so excited to be spending my Friday evening here with you guys studying Chinese. I have my iced tea. It's a green tea with honey. And I'm just ready to get this party started. But I would love to hear, can you guys hear me? So maybe somebody in the chat can just let me know if you guys can hear me okay. I'm trying to use a microphone again, so I don't really know if this is gonna work or not. And also, I'm doing this live stream at a different time than I did it before. So I don't know if people remembered that I am doing the live stream now rather than before. But either way, happy to have you guys here. And I guess we can probably just get started. Basically, I was just thinking, I just want to wait until some more people come, but I also want to get started because people who are watching this live stream not live are probably like, Jen, let's get this rolling. Jen, let's get this party started. So anyway, I feel like I should just start. Okay, but let me give you guys a few little quick updates. So get this. So your girl started university, right? So I started university about a week ago. I've been dipping my feet in the water. I have been taking Chinese class. I've been taking a finance class, and I've been taking accounting. So I'm just really, really stoked because now I can use YouTube as a lovely platform where I can also study with you guys. And also, hopefully, you guys can learn at the same time. So I'm super excited. Let me just add my little thing here. I want to be the same size. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah. So I've been these are just some updates that I just wanted to talk to you guys about quickly. And yeah, I hope you guys who are here have a notebook, you got a pencil or something, you're ready to study. Let me know, say hello in the chat. I'd love to know who we have here. Where are you from? That kind of deal. There is a lag between the chat and for me to see it, so I'll do my best at reading them and figuring out where you guys are. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I've been busy. I've been just, living life. That's basically it. So I just wanted to talk about the actual session. Okay, so I've done enough of my updates. So basically, what today is going to look like is we are going to be studying a lesson that I have been learning in my Chinese class. So inside of my Chinese class, what it's been looking like is actually what we do is we go over, one class will be, okay, here's this new lesson. We're going to go over some new words and whatever. We're going to answer some questions about the topic. And then the next class is actually going to be all presentations. So the actual, I'll have to teach a paragraph of the dialogue, and then somebody else will have to teach another paragraph. Somebody else teaches another paragraph. So that's kind of how it is. So this is actually part of my PowerPoint from my presentation I'm including in this lesson. Hello, is it JC? Hi, how are you? How are you? Anyway, so let me see here. I also want to know if you guys are in school, what are you studying, and are you taking Chinese classes? What's going on for you guys? How is life, basically? How is everything with you guys? I'd love to know. But anyway, so that's kind of how this day is going to be structured out. Also, the level is approximately, I don't know how to describe it. I feel like if you're studying HSK 4 or above, you should be good for what I'm going to be going through today. But if you're not there yet, this might be a little bit hard and overwhelming, but I hope you can still learn something from it. So I guess we can start. I'm splitting up this lesson into 2 parts. So I'll do half of it this week and then half of it next week, just because it's pretty long and I don't want to spend 17,000 hours doing this with you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to get started and we can you're going into 8th grade. 8th grade? Oh my goodness, girl. Okay, that's great. That's great. I'm so excited for you. Do you have to actually go into school, or because I heard in a lot of places everything's online? So I don't know, but Chinese for 2 years. I'm very excited to have you here and we can study some more together. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so let's get started here. So basically, I'm going to go through some new words. I didn't always include like in English because this time I'm just kind of doing it how I normally study inside of like for my classes. So we're going to go through basically the new words and then we're going to go through a sentence from the dialogue. Okay? I also actually want to show you guys like what the dialogue actually looks like. Like it's pretty hardcore, guys. Like look at how overwhelming that looks. That looks so overwhelming at first, right? And then imagine this. There's like 4 pages of new words like this. That's absolutely nuts. But I think there's a lot of these that are from earlier levels. So I didn't write, there's so many new words just in one lesson. But we've got this, guys. I'm also going to cover grammar. Okay, sorry, I've just kind of been procrastinating here, or not procrastinating, I've been filling up time until more people joined. Okay, great, but there's a decent amount. Let's get started. So let's start out with the first few words here. I'm going to try to go slow enough that maybe you guys can also write down some things. I'll talk in between each slide as well so that maybe you can write some of these down. Yes, so let's go over these. So 科技basically means science and technology. So if I remember correctly, it's 科学 is like science. So this kind of makes sense. Okay, so 科技, let's try to remember this character. I don't really have any tips on how to memorize that one. It's a little bit funny, the second one. Let's say this one, 突飞猛进. 突飞猛进. Now what could this one mean? Let's see. Let me tell you basically. So this is an idiom. This one basically means to improve very quickly, okay? 进步得很快. All right. Yeah. So this technically means to improve in leaps and bounds. So that's pretty funny. For all of you guys joining, thank you for joining today. We're just starting right now. So hopefully you can learn something and get your notepads ready. We're going through this real fast. Okay. 摄像头, 摄像头. This means webcam or like camera. Not like a camera that you take pictures of. That's 相机. But this is 摄像头. This is like head, right? 头 is head. I mean, it kind of looks like a head. 摄 is, I believe this is also the character from photography. So I guess that would also kind of make sense. So 摄像头. I'm trying. Okay, 任何 any or whatever. So you could say like 任何东西, whatever things. 任何 something, I don't know. But it always kind of goes in the middle of a sentence, this one. And 限制, 限制, to restrict or limit something, to restrict or limit somebody. Yes. Also, if you guys, all of the new people joining, if you could just want to say in the chat a little hello, I would just love to know who we have here today. Or even like what country are you from? We are in the middle of going through our first lesson, which is 网上交友, which means online dating or like making friends online kind of thing. Anyway, so we've gone through some of these first new words. Hopefully you've had some time to write them down. Now, normally what I would do is I would go into the dialogue and I will go through this first sentence. It looks really overwhelming. Don't worry though. It really isn't once we start breaking it down. So we are going, oh, I love this. Okay, comments, yes, hello, welcome. Hi, this is Flare Frenzy, love that. Hello, I'm from Indonesia. Well, how do you pronounce your name? Jatmiko, nice to see you here. Hey, girl, nice to see you. Thank you for joining. Oh, and you're gonna be studying at Changchun this semester. That's really cool. I was there once and I absolutely loved it. They have like a really nice park there. And oh, from Taiwan, lovely. Oh, hi, Amy, 1 a.m. in the UK. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you so much, though, for coming and saying hello. Good luck. sleep or have fun sleeping, I guess. And hi, Destiny from New York. Love that. Okay, so hopefully you guys have all kind of had time. I'll just quickly pop this up here if you guys want to write these down. Sorry, I know we're just starting, so it always takes about 10 minutes to really get into the flow of things. So, okay, hopefully you guys have had some time to write this down. Let's start breaking down the very first sentence of this dialogue. So I'm going to try to read it just a little bit at a time. Everything that's highlighted is a new word that we just learned. They're highlighted in different colors only because if they were right next to each other in red and red, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. So let's read it. 现代科技突飞猛进. So this, like, what is it called? This generation, I guess, the times right now, 科技, science and technology, 突飞猛进, has improved in leaps and bounds, right? 只要一套电脑, right? You only need a computer, 一根网线, computer, or what is this, a computer cable? 或者无线网络, 或者无线网络. This is like 无线 is like without limit. So I guess like a without limit 网络 internet connection. 一个摄像头 webcam, right? 和一个麦克风 microphone. 这几种简单设备 these few simple equipment 人们几乎就能不受任何限制的做到网上交友 sorry, my tones are not going to be good today, sorry. 人们几乎就能 okay, so people can just about 几乎 is almost 就能不受 like 不受任何 they cannot withstand any kind of restriction or limits 做到 like to make internet friends or online date or whatever, right? Yes. So hopefully that sentence kind of makes sense. I'm going to ask you guys at home to try to read this whole sentence with me. We're going to read it a little bit slower, so hopefully we can understand it and how to say it. I'm going to mess up, so whatever. But we'll do it together, okay? So let's read through this very slowly together, okay? I'm counting on you at home. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. 现代科技突飞猛进，只要一套电脑。一根网线或者无线网络，一个摄像头和一个麦克风，这几种简单设备，人们几乎就能不受任何限制的做到网上交友。So, let's see here. I hope like, does this first sentence make sense? Am I going too fast? Am I going too slow? Y'all just keep me updated. And JC, I hate the Chinese school at church. So you're using my videos. That's good. I mean, well, school's important. School is important, but thank you for watching the video and studying with me too. Okay, let's study some more words. Do you like the pictures I've used today, guys? I'm really trying. I didn't include English for most of these because I want us to really think about the meaning behind everything. 速度. I think most of you guys would probably already know that. 速度 is speed. 速度. Oh dear. Maybe it is too late for me to do this in the evening. I feel tired. Okay. 刺激. Stimulated or excited. Okay, let's try to remember that one. I know that I've had some trouble remembering that word in the past. Let's go to this one. 无限. This one means like infinite or like without limits again, right? Like 无限制. This is the 限 from 限制 that we just studied here, and that was limit. 无 means like 没有. So it's like 没有限制, doesn't have a limit. 无限. Okay, and we have 想象. And this basically, like 想 is to think, and then like 想象 basically just means like imagination, I suppose. So hopefully that makes enough sense. Do you guys have this written down? Is everything okay? I'm just kind of Holding on to some time. I'll have a sip of tea as you write things. Great. Let's move to, I don't know if you guys all got it. Sorry, let me know if I'm going too fast. So I'm going to try to analyze this sentence first with you guys, and then we will read it all together again. So 网络的速度, the internet speed, 和新鲜感, and fresh feeling, right? 新鲜 is fresh, 感 like 感觉, like feeling. 给人带来刺激, gives people like stimulation or excitement. 和无限的想象空间. 和无限, so we know, and without limits, and imagination without limits, a space. So a space for imagination without limits. Does that make sense for you guys? So let's try to read this one all together. And let's, yeah, just read it with me at home. We'll do this one slow again, okay? So, 网络的速度和新鲜感给人带来刺激和无限的想象空间. Okay? Hopefully that makes some sense for you guys. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know like if you guys are writing things down or not. Like I don't really know how, like on my end, I'm just reading things, but on your end, I don't know if you're like I don't know what you're doing. So I'm just like, I'm gonna waste some time. But anyway, I'll kind of repeat myself. Keep in mind this exact dialogue or like this exact paragraph kind of thing that we're reading through right now is straight from my textbook, from like, I guess it's one of the most advanced Chinese levels at my university. So that's kind of where we're at. I'm very excited to be doing this. Wait, Joey, what do you mean? I think you should teach a large number of Chinese people about Mandarin? Why? I don't know. Okay, next words. Let's go here. Alrighty. Now here we have another random thing here. 1,000 miles away is 千里之外. 之外, like 外 is like outside, like 千 is 1,000, 里 is I guess miles in this case, 千里之外. So outside of 1,000 miles, like even more than 1,000 miles or something, I'm guessing. And then 呈现. We know this is 现, like this one can be right now, or it can be to appear. It's in all of those kind of words. So present or present, or to emerge. Do you like the photos that I chose? Some of these are just so bad. Look at Mickey. He's arrived. He is 呈现了, okay? It's weird. All right. And then we have 立即. 立即 means immediately. 立即 immediately. 立即 immediately. Yeah, this picture also makes no sense, so that's fun. Okay, Destiny says I'm going at a good speed. Okay, sorry, I'm like trying to read your comments and read through the presentation at the same time, so do you agree with this sentence? I disagree. Books would give me 新鲜感和刺激我的想象, not 网络. Wait, I don't think I understand your question completely, because I think this sentence is just saying 网络的速度, like the speed of the internet and its fresh feeling, like, or I guess it's like freshness, I guess gives people a feeling of excitement and allows their imagination to go without limits or something. So maybe can you clarify that for me, just so that maybe I can understand what oh, I know what you mean. Oh my goodness, you're literally okay, sorry. See, I thought you were asking about the sentence structure, but no, you're not. You're just saying books would give you that kind of feeling instead and would give you a bigger imagination kind of feel, not 网络. Okay, that is a very good point. You know what? I agree with both, because I think there's so many things on the internet that you can find, but books also allow me to escape reality, which is actually going to be a sentence coming up in the future of this presentation. Escaping reality. Love that. And Ian says, do you only study Mandarin in university? I used to study it by myself as well, so I'm just kind of doing both at the time. And yes, 马上. So when we were saying 立即, it's the same as 马上, okay? 其实我觉得我也可以用更多中文，你们觉得呢？ Like, do you guys think I should speak a bit more Chinese when I'm explaining things? Because then we can practice maybe some listening. I can practice speaking a little bit. I'll probably say things wrong, but whatever. Anyway, next one is 仿佛, 仿佛, which has the same meaning as 好像, 好像, to seem or like as if. Seems like it's as if it was this way. 好像, 仿佛, 仿佛. Now that we know those words, let's see what we have here. 它能把千里之外的事物立即呈现在眼前. All right, seems complicated. 它能把, so it can take thousands of miles of things immediately appear in front of your eyes. Ooh, good sentence. 也仿佛能把千里之外的陌生人带进家门. And it's almost as if, right? 能把千里之外, thousands of miles away 的陌生人带进家门, 在你的家的里面. Okay, Ian says, please include more Chinese. Okay, I can try. I'm not the best at it, okay, but I'll try. And I don't know what everybody's level is, so I might repeat myself in English as well. But yes, so 它能把千里之外, okay. 所以这个句子就是说，有很多很远的资料或者很远的人，然后你现在可以看他们，现在就是呈现在你眼前。Yeah. Wow, alrighty. So let's read this sentence together, okay? So, together, ready? 3, 2, 1. 它能把千里之外的事物立即呈现在眼前，也仿佛能把千里之外的陌生人带进家门. Alrighty. Hope you guys understand that sentence. I think we went through it pretty decently and we understand it. So let's move on. This is actually a grammar structure. So inside of 千里之外, actually, whenever you see 之, this word, it's actually just a different way of using something, the, something. So what do I mean by that? Well, let me give you just some examples, okay? 三分之一 means 1/3, right? What did I write here? Oh, this isn't supposed to be 在, it's supposed to be 在. Okay, sorry, ignore this. It's supposed to be 在, like in or at. Okay, 在三里面的一个部分. So there's a de, like it's this part of this. I have no idea if that makes sense, but that's also how it's written in my textbook, so I'm just gonna go with it. Or 三天之内, 就是三天的里面, like within 3 days. 三天的里面. Hopefully that makes sense. There's so many different ways of using 之, like you could even say like 直播之后, like after the live stream, or like I don't know, like 3点之前, before 3 o'clock. Like so you could say like if I wanted to say before 3 o'clock, you could say it 2 ways. You could say like 3点之前, 或者你可以说3点的以前，或者你可以说之前，就是这样。你们明白了吗? Do you get it? Okay. Next part, we only have 2 words. Okay, we have 因此. 因此 is therefore. This one I really like to, I've started trying to use it instead of 所以. Like, blah, blah, blah happened, 所以 I did blah, 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 blah. So like, 用因此的话，你可以说什么什么什么什么，因此什么什么什么什么。The same way as 所以。Now we already had 速度, which we know means speed. This is 迅速. This is 速度的速. So 迅速, it just means rapid. This one means just fast or quickly. Okay, let's read this sentence. Let's analyze it. 网上交友的方式因此受到年轻人的欢迎。So let's read that part again. 网上交友的方式 So the way of, I guess, meeting people online. Therefore, 因此受到年轻人的欢迎 has received 受到年轻人young people's welcome. 迅速的在他们迅速在他们中间发展起来。迅速 rapidly, li because the is normally like the li part, so rapidly has like I guess started to develop in the middle of them. So like I don't know how to say that in English, but it makes sense in Chinese, okay? So hopefully you guys just understand it by looking at it, okay? 迅速的在他们中间 like in the middle of them of like 年轻人 I don't know how to describe that in English. 发展起来发展 to develop 起来 means to like start developing. Oh, yeah, 表扬, thank you. It should be these characters. I think I just typed it wrong. Oh yeah, I just typed it wrong. That's my bad. I was typing this up last night at 11 p.m. and this morning I woke up and I was like, there's so many mistakes in here. So maybe I didn't catch them all. So thank you for pointing that out. I really needed that. 我写错了，不好意思，不好意思。Alrighty. So now this is very much of a controversial thing that I never understood when I started seeing it. It is something 起来. I never knew how to actually use it. So let us. Oh, and then someone's correcting me too. Hermes, thank you. 无限 is wireless, not limitless. Yeah, sorry, that's also my bad. I do know. I do remember I just said it limitless or something, but this is 无限. This one is wireless. Yeah, because this 线 literally means wire. Okay, anyway, my bad. I'm making mistakes. But that's why you guys are here. Okay, so verb plus 起来. Sorry, I keep talking because I want you guys to have time to write things down. So normally, like this 起 is also a direction. So you could also say like something 上来或者进来或者过来或者下来或者回来. So you can say a lot of different things. In this case, we're just going to be looking at 起来. So 起来you can use it in 3 different ways. It means you can lift something up together, like a pile of something or whatever, just like whatever. Or to start something. Like let's say you start singing, you start dancing, you start doing some kind of verb, right? You start walking, start doing something. Or you can say it when it comes to this, blah, 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 blah. So let's go through these little examples and hopefully that gives you a rough idea on how to use it. So, 请把衣服收起来. So this means like, what was this? Was this put away? Yeah, 收起来 is to put away. So, 请把衣服收起来. Hopefully that makes sense. It's just please like take your clothes and put them away. But 收起来, like to do something with it, I guess. You have to lift it up. I don't like this is one that I'm still not fully 100% clear on, so I'm going to have to practice using this one. But as for this one, to start something, this is something that I think we can all practice more. So you can say like 唱起来 to start singing. You can say 走起来. You can say any kind of verb plus 起来. But if you have something like 唱歌, you can't say 唱歌起来, but you can say 唱起歌来, okay? Or like 跳起舞来, 跳舞, 跳起舞来. So you can say it like that. But you can also say like 发展起来, because 发展 is just one word. So 发展起来 is what they used in the textbook, right? So there's so many different ways that you can say this, but this is something that I think we can say like, oh, he started to do this. He started to do his homework, or like, blah, 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 blah. Can someone tell me, I just thought of this. If you're saying do your homework, would you say like 做起功课来? No. 做起功课来, 作业来. Can you say that? Somebody let me know in the comments or the chat if that's right or not. And then you can also say like when it comes to. So 说起来容易, 做起来难. So when it comes to saying it, it's easy. When it comes to doing it, it's hard. So 说起来容易, 做起来难. What did I write here? I think I wrote this wrong. Yep. That's supposed to be 起来. 看起来很远. Ignore this. Just ignore that. That's supposed to be 看起来很远. So it looks really far. 走起来很近. But when you're walking, it's like close. So it's like when it comes to. Hopefully that makes this really clear. Because for me, that was never clear until I learned this in the lesson this past week. Okay, great. Actually, our timing is pretty good. I thought that this lesson was going to take us a really long time, but we're halfway done. Let me show you guys what we've just accomplished, okay? So this is half, okay? So we're doing all of this today. So actually the lesson goes on for another page, okay? Right here. So we're doing these 2 paragraphs today. And we have just finished this first paragraph. So that's good on us. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I can also throw some questions at you guys. Let me see here. Some questions that my professor asks us when we are in class. It's just some questions about our opinions. So I'm going to ask you guys a question, and hopefully maybe you guys can answer it in the chat. Let me see here. 突飞猛进是什么意思? 突飞猛进是什么意思? You guys can write down your answer inside of the comments. All right. What other question can I ask you? Oh, 你们认为网上交友有什么好处和坏处? 你们认为网上交友有什么好处和坏处? 坏处. So what like benefits and disadvantages does like making friends online have? I hope to see your guys' answers inside of the chat or inside of the comments in the future. I love it when you guys like answer these. My professor, he just asks us in class, and then he's like, okay guys, come up with an answer from the top of your head. Then that's it. Yeah. So yeah, okay, that's good for that. Oh my god, Happy! Hello, Happy. Hello. Please welcome. We are just studying. We're taking a little halfway break that's like lasting 2 minutes. Woo! I love this. 谢谢 Happy. 网上交流有很多好处，可以跟陌生人交朋友，不过他不一定是好人。对，他们不一定是好人，有点危险，有的时候很危险，应该小心一点。Alrighty, let's move on to the next little bit here. So, We're going to study some more words. Oh my God, there's more words this time. There's 6 words. What in the world? So okay, things are dropping. That's okay. So let's go through these ones just one by one. So 虚拟. I'm going to butcher how I say every single one of these. 虚拟, fictitious. 虚拟, fictitious. 扮演, play a role. 扮演, play a role. That kind of makes sense because 演员 means actor, right? So this word makes sense, I think. It's just a matter of remembering this is 扮演, play a role. How about this one? 假象 basically means false appearance, I guess. 假 means fake. So this makes sense as well. Great. 那角色means role. Oh my goodness. Can you tell what they're going to be talking about in the next paragraph? I think they're going to be talking about how online you can play any role or something, right? All right. Anyway, next one. 进行, to advance. Ooh, and we have 娱乐. 娱乐 is entertainment. I remember when I was watching 青春有你, there was one I guess musical thing, and I can't even remember the beginning part of it, but it was like something 娱乐. Like, so their music company was called something, or it was like Banana. Was it Banana Entertainment? I think 香蕉娱乐. Oh, it could have been 香蕉娱乐. I can't remember. Maybe Happy knows. If you're still here, Happy, then maybe you can. I'm sure you must know which music company I'm talking about. Ooh, so we have an answer. 突飞猛进就是发展得很快。对，发展得很快，而进步得很快。对。Alrighty, so now hopefully you guys had some time to write those down as I talked aimlessly. And then we can move on to the actual sentence. So let's slowly read this and figure out what in the world they're talking about. So, 网络是一个虚拟的世界. Okay, so online is a very fictitious world. 在网上大家可以扮演各种假象的角色. Wow, okay, 3 new words in one section. Let's take it slower. 在网上大家可以扮演. Okay, so online, everyone can play a role, right? So they can play all kinds of fake, I guess, or what was the exact definition I used? False appearance of roles. So I guess online, everyone can play any kind of fictitious role, basically. 与人进行或真或假的交流. And people can, what was 进行? Can advance 或真或假, like either real or fake communication, if that makes sense. 苹果, what's the third character? 苹果, oh, 娱乐团, 苹果娱乐团. What's that? That sounds like fun. Love a good 苹果. 苹果娱乐团. Okay, anyway. So, yes, so people, they can communicate with others, whether it's real or fake, right? 真的或是假的. 像是一种游戏, like it's a kind of game. 也是一种娱乐. And it's also a kind of entertainment. So let us please read this out loud. And we will do that together in 3, 2, 1. 网络是一个虚拟的世界，在网上大家可以扮演各种假想的角色，与人进行或真或假的交流，像是一种游戏，也是一种娱乐。Yes. Wow, guys, I think we're doing pretty good. LOL, Happy. That's some twisted entertainment. You know what? You're right. It is pretty twisted. This person has some strong opinions, I think, when it comes to writing this little textbook. So that's fun. Okay, next, 权利,权利. Now, there's two 权利 that I know about. This 权利, I did not know about it before. I just knew 权利, like power, that 权利. So I read this and I thought it meant power, and I was really kind of confused. But this one means the right, but it means like the right to do something. Like, this is your right. This is blah, blah, blah. So that's what this one means, 权利. And 干涉, 干涉, interfere, interfere. It's like 干is like to like do something, I suppose. So getting in the way, that's what they're doing. Alrighty, 权利 and 干涉. Great. Hopefully we kind of know those now. They got some bad experiences. Sorry to the author, man. Like, could have gone through some weird stuff. Alrighty. So let's read it. 年轻人认为，网上交友是一种自由，也是一种权利，谁也干涉不了。Oh my God. So, 年轻人认为, young people believe, 网上交友是一种自由. Like making friends online or like online dating is a form of 自由. What is that? Freedom. 也是一种权利, and it's also a kind of right. 谁也干涉不了. Yeah, so anyone cannot 不了 interfere 干涉. So let's read this sentence together. 3, 2, 1. 年轻人认为网上交友是一种自由，也是一种权利，谁也干涉不了，干涉不了。Amazing. Good job, guys. You know what? We're getting close to being done. We're getting closer, but there is one more slide with 6 words. And I know it seems like a lot, but I promise you it's pretty easy because there's some fun ones, such as this one. Let's do that one first because it looks like a lot of fun. I couldn't find a better picture for knight in, no, what is that? Knight in shining armor. Couldn't find one because I'm obsessed with PNG images so that there's no like background. Anyway, not relevant at all. So 白马王子 literally means white horse prince. All right. So we got 白马王子. It's a fun word to know. Hope you guys will remember that one. 出入 means go out and in. 出入. Pretty easy, right? Here we have 美美, 美美. Okay, this might not make sense right now. Basically, it means beauty, like a person is a beauty. But in reality, it means beautiful eyebrows, which is just very interesting to me. I don't know about you, but love that way of looking at it. If someone told me I have beautiful eyebrows, I'd be very happy. Nah, okay, 下一个. 宣传, 宣传, propaganda, but it also could mean like kind of like ads online. Yeah, so in the text you'll see it says like 宣传. I keep wanting to say like 宣传 because it just 宣 no Jen. Okay, 宣传, propaganda / ads. 经得起, 经得起. Can stand. So that means like you can stand something, like oh, I can stand doing this. Like, okay, fine, like I can stand it. That kind of stand. Ooh, here's some good ways to remember it. Happy has a good one. I remember 出入 from the airports. That is also a very good point. I didn't even like think about that, but yes, that is very good. And eyebrows are so much more beautiful and celebrated in Chinese. I high-key respect that. I very much high-key respect that. Okay, 经得起 can stand. And we have 诱惑, which means to attract. I've seen this word in a lot of TV shows. Like, I don't know, they talk about food, and then it's like some kind of food, blah, blah, blah. 诱惑. So I just thought that was kind of interesting. But yeah, that means like to be attracted to something, I suppose. There's a few words that mean this, but I've seen this one almost maybe the most. Okay, so let's read the sentence here, and then maybe we can understand how some of these words are used a little bit better. So we have 他们带着这样的开放思想. They have this kind of outgoing way of thinking. Okay, 开放 is outgoing or like more out there. 思想 way of thinking. I'm guessing like 思想 is kind of like 想法. I know there's a little bit of a difference, but you guys can look that up if you want to know the exact details. Okay, 网上交友，出入网上聊天室。Online making, like online doing friends. I don't need to say that. I'm just gonna say 网上交友. You guys already know it at this point. 出入网上聊天室，聊天室. It's like where everybody goes online. It's like a chat room, right? 聊天室 room. 聊天室。面对到处都是白马王子. Okay, and you face, or like everywhere. 到处都是。到处 is everywhere. 都是白马王子。Knight in shining armors. 和漂亮妹妹 and pretty ladies. 的自我宣传和广告. This is the only part I don't get. This 自我. So if anyone can explain like how this sentence works, that would be great. Because I'm not really sure. 的自我宣传和广告. Like, I mean, I'm guessing there's a lot of ads and stuff. 是很难经得起诱惑的. It's very hard to withstand, I guess, being attracted to it. 很难经得起诱惑的. So there's that. Okay. Next set of words. Let me just pour myself some tea. Ayo, I get so tired studying Chinese. So I had to do an entire presentation for myself, like for my group, when we were doing a presentation in our Chinese class. I'll actually be going over that presentation next week, live on the Study With Me. But now I basically had to do 4 different presentations just for these live streams. So that's fun, but it's okay because I'm doing this for you. For you. Okay, here we go. 当今 means today, but presently. So 当今, kind of like 今天, just today, nowadays. 观念 concept. There were so many ways that I had to. Okay, wait, okay. 自我 is meaning 自我介绍. This is 自我宣传, self-promoting. Oh, Happy, that makes so much sense. Okay, let's look at the sentence again. 的自我宣, okay, self-promoting. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, this is amazing. Thank you. Okay, Happy's also saying, inspiring you to do a Study With Me series too. Can you do it? Can we do it together? That would be so fun. That would be so fun. We can do like little role plays. How hilarious would that be? Guys, if you don't already know, Happy has her own channel where she does a lot of, she does Korean, Japanese, and Chinese stuff. And it's all absolutely incredible. You need to go check out her channel if you haven't. Hopefully we can do a live stream together soon. Anyway, 保守 means conservative. Conservative, 保守. 就是保守的思想，保守的 I don't know, conservative way of thinking, conservative thoughts, conservative traditions, just conservative. Great. 严肃 严格 it also means serious, right? Or strict, right? 为什么我妈妈这么严格? You can also say serious. Do you like Kanye? Look at his face. He's very 严肃 right now. Can't you tell? Yes. 保守 can also be modest, in your way of dressing or something. Yeah, I dress like 保守. Yes. 保守, modestly, conservatively. Okay, this is my favorite word to remember. So if you guys don't have a way to remember this word, I'm going to give it to you right now. And I do this with a lot of words. So 态度 means attitude. So you could say 态度, and you just know that it means attitude because it's 态度. You know what I mean? Hilarious, right? Right? I think it's hilarious. So anyway, that's 态度. So let's read this sentence. Guys, we're almost done. I hope that you are learning lots. Okay, 许多人为 no I'm getting tired. 许多人认为当今中国的年轻人受了西方较开放的性观念影响. Wow, that's long, right? So we're going to slow it down a little bit. We have 许多人, like a lot of people, 认为当今中国年轻人 believe that like today's Chinese young people have received 受了西方较开 like 西方比较开放的 the Western relatively more open. What's 开放? Like what's the direct translation for 开放? Like open? I think so. 的性观念影响 like what was 观念 the exact concept? Okay, yeah. Concept influence. Like so they have a lot of people believe that Chinese young people have received a lot of like the like influence and like how do you speak English? You guys know what I mean. They've received like openness and the concept of that and that influence from Western ideals. Thank you. 对爱情不再持保守和严肃的态度. So in regards to 爱情, they won't keep conservativeness or modestness and seriousness, that kind of attitude. So like a modest and serious attitude. They won't keep it because they've received this 开放的影响 from the West. Yes. So let's do another one here. 因此. Didn't I already do that one? I could have already done 因此, but we'll do it again. Therefore, and so, therefore, that one's pretty easy to use. You just use it in the middle of a sentence instead of like 所以. Yep. 伴侣 is partner, but it means more like a romantic partner apparently. Because I know that there's like 伙伴, which also means partner, but you could say like language partner using 伙伴. But here, 伴侣, I'm guessing means romantic partner. Yes. Happy is helping me out here. 开放 in this context is more like unrestricted. Unrestricted? That sounds about right. See, I never know how to, like, because depending on the concept, like the way that you say it in English could be different. But like, it's like we all know what 开放 means, but how do you say it in English depending on the context? That is the question. That is the true question. Okay, anyway, we have 伴侣, partner. So let's go through this last sentence here. This is the last one, guys. So, 因此有一些人在网上随便找一个伴侣。因此 therefore 有一些人在网上随便找一个伴侣 like 随便 looking for a partner. 只要双方愿意 you just need both sides to, I guess, that are willing to 约个时间和地点见面 like make a time and a place to meet up 就能发生关系 then you can like make a relationship happen. Wow, guys, that's it. Can you believe it? Wow, I feel like hot and like yeah, because you know I feel like I haven't done this for a very long time, but it's only been 2 weeks. But I would love to hear from you guys because now that we're done, I would love for you guys to give me some feedback. Is this too fast? Is it too slow? Is there anything I should focus more on? What do you recommend for the PowerPoints? I just really want to hear from you guys because really these sessions are for you guys. And I'm not sure like how this works for you because actually I've already studied this material. So I don't know what I should focus more on or what I should not focus more on. Yeah, next week is going to be part 2, right? We've got our part 2, whoop, whoop. But that's going to be the second half of the entire dialogue. Hope you guys enjoyed and learned something new. Please give me feedback so that I know how I can improve these sessions. I'm planning on hosting them every single week. Is the timing okay as well? I noticed that more people came when I did it in the mornings. like I guess in the mornings my time. So if you guys preferred the time that I had before, let me know. If you like it right now, then also let me know. Regardless, I'm going to keep doing it, whether it's in the morning or the evening for me. So up to you guys. You just keep letting me know. I'm just like waiting to see if anybody has any questions or comments, because there's a lag between me and the chat. So I'm just talking because I just don't know. But otherwise, I will say goodbye. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me know what I can improve on. You guys are all great. You're all learning. We're all learning the language and the culture. It's amazing. Oh, I have a comment. It's best to do them earlier. Okay, I might start doing them at 8 a.m. again. Maybe 9 a.m. That might be better for me. Like my 9 a.m. That's 11 p.m. in China. So, I don't know. You guys just keep me updated. Anyway, I will go now and probably eat something. I hope you guys have a great day or a great night, like really whatever it is for you. Just make sure that you're happy. Anyway, I literally have no idea what else I want to say. I'm just like waiting to see if people are talking. But okay, I'm going for real now. Okay, see you guys next week. And that's it for me. Oh, what time is it where you are? Oh, wait, happy. Both you and happy are awesome. That's really nice. What time is it where you are? I am in the time zone MST, Mountain Standard Time, because I'm in Edmonton, Alberta, in Canada. Okay, anyway, going for sure now. Goodbye. Hope you guys learned something. Keep on learning hard. Make sure to leave your questions in the comments, in the chat. Answer any other questions that I asked within here, in the comments or in the chat. Mwah. 下次再见. Bye, guys.